The next comic coming to the stage, all the way from the front row, it's Bane Bear.
I don't know why I follow autism spectrum jokes like that. But I'll tell you what, dating has been weird, right? Anybody dating in here? Dating this wonderful new girl, and she tells me the other day, she goes, I'm going to start gaslighting you. And I was like, you're going to start gaslighting me? And she goes, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Are you trying to start an argument? So I leaned into it. I was like, yeah, let's start an argument. 4 hours. 4 hours. Anyways, the other day I was in QT, and you know, in the morning, you just have basic needs like tobacco, coffee, sausage biscuit with mustard. And I'm in line, we're backed up all the way to the Jack Leek jerky, and the guy behind me goes, this is one hell of a line. I said, don't worry, give it a minute. They'll get some other cashiers up here. It'll go pretty quick. But we got Gamblers Anonymous up top, fanning out 5 scratch-off tickets. Like he's getting a good APR on his second mortgage. You know, I was like, you know, look here, buddy, you keep your addictions to a night, like the perverts and the drunks, okay? You don't see people going to strip clubs for breakfast sausage at 9 a.m., just like you don't see the Mexicans ordering 8 to 18 packs of Modelo's at 8 in the morning. It's like, I would make it illegal to like cash in scratch-off tickets from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. just to watch them flail a little bit, right? Never using that joke again, good to know. So I got roped into a cancer benefit, which I thought was pretty hilarious. And what? I was just airing out the bald head. That's genetics. I don't have cancer, it's genetics. So my friend goes, do you have cancer jokes? I was like, oh, I got great cancer jokes. People that are in cancer, have been in remission, they love these jokes. Their doctors or loved ones, not so much. So the idea is that if we raise enough money, I'm gonna let the highest donor, like $5,000 or more, decide what I do with my beard for a month. So it's like frosted tips, or cornrows, or you know, you hang prayer beads, or anal beads, whichever's funnier. But it's Pride Month, so I don't want anybody to get butt hurt. Of course, my personal favorite is mutton chops and a Charlie Chaplin mustache. And then when people accuse me of having a Hitler mustache, I'll be like, I'm a huge Charlie Chaplin fan, and you're a bigot full of hate. Good to know that didn't land all the way. So a boss of mine is taking one of those, like, you know, you have Ozempic, you know, and he's taking Zepbound, which is like a discount brand of Ozempic. And the side effects that are listed, like tuberculosis, you know, what was it? What's that? Thyroid cancer, pancreatitis, you know, like all these different things. I'm like, my goodness, do you think you could just discipline yourself to not eat ho-hos in the middle of the night and maybe eat some vegetables, like a little bit, right? Like, have you heard some of the side effects on some of these medications? It's like liquefaction of bowels, loosening of organs, disintegration of teeth, involuntary pregnancy, wanting to commit crimes, trying to change political views, starting fistfights. I'm never doing fentanyl again. I don't care how highly recommended that drug dealer came on Yelp. All right, so I have a friend of mine that's a computer programmer, and he's non-binary. And I said, isn't that sort of antithetical? And without batting an eye, he goes, a bit. And what makes it funnier is that he works on transmissions on the side. He sits, where are you going, young lady? It's not that dark. Anyways, so he works on transmissions on the side because he works on a computer 12 hours a day. He has to have a physical activity to counteract the sitting, which is funny because he's completely 100% competent as a computer programmer, which has made him incontinent as a human being, and he works on transmissions on the side. And we're downtown getting coffee the other day, and he pisses his pants. And I couldn't miss the joke. I was like, look, there's gender fluid everywhere. This guy, I'm gonna break this guy, you watch. What do you call an indecisive sociopath with a stutter? A sociopath. I know, it doesn't make sense, it's just funny. What if R. Kelly was in the next Pirates movie? It'd be called Pirates of the Cachipian? Where everyone on that ship says, Arg, me booty. I know, I look like a deep, long-lost descendant of Abraham Lincoln. Like I escaped a Civil War reenactment camp, and they had to close down and reopen as a Renaissance fair because I was the only tall white guy that could play Abe. Like, if they didn't have audio recording back then, do you ever wonder what Abe might have sounded like? Like, he could have sounded like JFK, been like, 4 7 years ago, decided to shave my mustache. You know, but I mean, what if you sound like Forrest Gump? They're like, I wish I would have got shot in the butt. My name is Bane Bear, and if you don't look me up on YouTube, deep down I know you don't like puppies, and we all know only serial killers don't like puppies. Thank you guys. I'd like to bring Tucker Lawson back up.
Bane, I'm gonna let that Ozempic shit slide because it's Pride Month, not Fat Pride Month.